This week's Torah portion, Parashat Vayakhel, right, we're assembling or finalizing the assembly of the Mishkan, right, God's temporary home in this world. If you like, Parashat Vayakhel is all about man's work in this world, and it's a model, perhaps, how to achieve that work in the best way possible, and what we should be running away from, what sort of problematic behavioral traits. In Pirkei Avot, Rabbi Elazar Kapara teaches us that there are three behavior traits that when we go after them, it can literally drive us insane and out of this world. Kin'ah, ta'ava, and kavod. Jealousy, greed or lust, and respect. Respect being the most powerful, man's constant need for others to recognize what he or she are doing in this world. And we see all of these perfectly in the Torah portion of Vayakhel. Let's start with Kin'ah. When all the Israelites have to give, their gold and silver, whatever they have to build the Mishkan, in a very humble way, the Nisiei Da, right, the most important people, not like you and I, right, the people who have the most amount of gold and silver, they wait for all the simple Israelites to give what they have in order to not create a scenario where others are jealous of what they have. And then whatever's missing for the Mishkan, they completed, right? Each and every one of us are good at a certain thing. The Torah is teaching us, when you do a certain thing and you're very good at it, make sure that people don't get jealous of the way you do it, and we see this perfectly in Vayakhel. The second one is ta'ava, is greed or lust. Just last week we learned about the lust for idolatry, right? The sin of the golden calf. In this week's Torah portion, that lust is taken to a positive place, to a passion. Whichever work we do, we have to be passionate about. The Israelites all want to passionately give as much as they can to assemble the Mishkan, so much so that Moses at some point has to say to them, okay guys, hold on, you've given enough, right? So the passion of the Israelites to really do good, to do work, it reaches a peak in the Torah portion of Vayakhel. And the final trait, the most important trait, is kavod, respect. Who would I thought to have been running the show in this week's Torah portion? Aaron. Right, Aaron, he's the chief priest. He should be the one. It's all about Aaron and what he's supposed to be doing. I would have thought Aaron would be giving everyone, you do this, you do that. Aaron's name appears once in this week's Torah portion, and it's about, people giving him, different clothes. He completely put himself aside, understanding that people might look and say, first of all, be jealous, but more importantly, understanding that the work is not for his sake. It's for God's sake, or to make the world a better place. And in that sense, Aaron's humbleness reaches a peak where he only appears once, just merely kind of like, he's literally one of the most simple person in this week's Torah portion. Unlike Bezalel or Moshe and all those that have wisdom poured into them by God, three elements that Vayakhel teach us how to do work in this world properly. Run away from, the wrong kind of lust and turn it into a passion. Run away from jealousy and do things in a humble way. And respect, the most important one. Do things to make this world a better place, to bring respect to the world and to where the world looks, to making it better, and not respect for ourselves. Thoughts on Vayakhel from gorgeous Bethlehem Hagalilit. Right, what could be better? Shabbat Shalom.